We're with A&M-Commerce head men's basketball coach Jaret von Rosenberg as the Lions prepare for another Lone Star Conference matchup this week. Coach, good week for your team last week with two key conference road wins. Your teams kind of went back and forth in the first half, but had two strong second halves against both Midwestern and Cameron. Talk about the team's performance last week.
Well, anytime you go on the road in Lone Star, it's going to be tough. As we expected, Cameron Midwestern, well-coached teams, very talented. Very fortunate to shoot the ball really well in the second half of both those games and come out with victories. Anytime we can go in someone else's gym in the league and win, we'll take it. But excited to be back home, and we got a real big test coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, and this week the national rankings came out. You guys are back in it for the first time since last year. Talk about what that means for your team as you're on a pretty good roll right now.
I just, we've obviously won 7 in a row. So when you start winning games in a row, you're going to get recognized that way. I want to keep getting better on both sides of the ball. I think we're just so young in this season, only playing 4 conference games so far, that we've got to have our heads down and be focused on the task at hand, and that's Tarleton State. Really good Tarleton State team coming in here tomorrow.
Yeah, and talking about Tarleton State, they're ranked 23rd, so nationally ranked matchup this week against a really good team that's always pretty well prepared. Talk about the challenge it will be to knock off the Texans this week.
Well, that's what you expect. You expect Tarleton to be very good. Coach Reisman, Chris took over for Lon, but Chris has been there for however many years, 15, 20 years as a player and a coach, and I personally didn't expect him to skip a beat. Chris does a wonderful job, and he's very much like I try to have our teams. His team just keeps getting better from game one till now. And that's a sign of a great program and great leadership at the top. So, it's going to be a heavyweight fight. It's so important. I think pressure's on us more than them, just because you're at home. And like we just talked about, you got to win your home games, and we just need to have our guys ready to compete at the highest level, give ourselves a chance to win that last 4 minutes. And I know our community and university will come out and support us, and hopefully that's the edge that we need to get over the top.
All right, Coach, we're looking forward to a great game. The Lions are home to face Tarleton State on Thursday. That game's at 6 o'clock right here at the Fieldhouse. Fans, we'd love to see you at the game supporting your Lions. Coach, best of luck.
Awesome. Go Lions.